glitching that fast. I got 3 good rolls in a row.
Bruh, fortune 3 and I still only pulled 1 diamond from that one. That's
I,
a great
I,
way to start off a video.
I walked into a hole and I found diamonds,
Fuck.
just casually.
Casually finding diamonds.
Yeah. I have 2 stacks of iron right now. Jesus. Oh, I found some
Okay.
diamonds over here.
Oh yeah. If you didn't see, fortune 3, efficiency 4, unbreaking 3 on an iron pickaxe. Is that smart? Probably not. Is it funny? Yes, it is.
It's actually pretty useful as well. We don't have to use the diamond
Yeah.
one.
Because we kind of lost all of our diamonds a while back.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah, this was pre-recording.
Let's just say I was in the nether. And I lagged. And I walked into something I wasn't supposed to.
Okay,
No, it wasn't 2 people. It was lava.
are we for real right now, game? Why you gotta put them there? No. Now I actually have to like bridge up to those things.
Oh, the diamonds?
Yeah, they're over a lava pit.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
I don't feel like taking a lava bath like Skywalker did.
Like we were watching a few days ago. Oh, but
Yeah,
yeah.
Revenge of the Sith, peak uh cinema.
You know what's funny? I still don't understand anything else happening.
Really? Like, well, what do you mean?
Yeah. So you know how like well I was looking straight at that TV. I did not know what uh what was still going on. So like even Richard's family or his mom and dad were like telling me what happened. I'm like, huh?
Wait, was this during Rogue One or was this during Revenge of the Sith? Because I
No,
got there like at the duel on Mustafar.
when you were there.
So okay, so Rogue One. Okay, so basically the whole premise of Rogue One is it takes place, give or take, 20 or like 20 or 30 years after the events of Revenge of the Sith, right? Actually, I take it back. It takes place like less than 20 years after, or since, or no, actually, let's chalk it up to 20 years because I think Luke and Leia are 20 at that point, right? Uh, basically, the whole point is the rebels have found out about the Imperial space station called the Death Star, that, war crime machine, and they need to destroy it, but the thing is, they don't know where the plans are or how to get them, but they know someone who does. The chief, I guess like the dude who was,
I'm dead.
what?
I think I'm dead.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's a 4 vein. Oh
Yep.
my god.
It's fine. It's just XP. As
You
long as
didn't
nothing
fall into
fell down.
lava, right?
No, no, no. I'm
I
also
just
gonna have
pulled a 6 vein of diamonds. That's actually a great way to start off a video,
Yep.
despite the fact like maybe 6 minutes in or something.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna not anymore. I already have 20 diamonds.
I have 18 diamonds. I think that's a good mining venture for one day.
Yeah.
Oh hey, look, I found your stuff.
Oh, there, there.
He's right
Oh
there.
yeah, I see it. Oh, there's some diamonds over there. You see where the water is?
Uh,
Behind you?
yeah.
There's a small cave in there, and there's diamonds.
Bet. Alright, time to use my terrible eyesight. Track these down. I saw that. Ow! He still got me.
Did you grab? Oh, never mind. I got the pickaxe.
Okay, I see the diamonds. Let me get them, and then we're gonna retreat topside.
Yeah, let me just get these as well, and then we'll go back.
Uh, 3 vein. I'm up to 25 now.
Phone switch. Second.
But
Nope, 20. Oh, I found some more over here. Hold up, this will be quick.
you were
Oh,
talking
I found
about Rogue One. So basically, uh, the dude who was like chief architect, I guess, if you will, of the Death Star's layout, who designed it and everything, basically becomes disenfranchised with the Empire, and him and his family leave for like this random backwater planet where he's like a farmer or something. The Empire finds him, kills his wife, hunts down his daughter, and then take him against his will to go finish like helping with construction of the Death Star. Then we cut to I don't know how many years later, and that daughter that I mentioned, and I almost died to a creeper. Anyways,
Oh my god.
anyways, he basically takes the daughter under his wing for quite a few years, and then like abandons her at 16 or something.
Oh.
And I guess at some point, when she reaches adulthood, she gets like uh imprisoned by the Empire for something that I have no idea. Like I have no context as to what she could have been imprisoned for. But that doesn't matter because she gets broken out by the rebels and taken, I guess, against her will to the rebel base on Yavin 4 where she's questioned because they know that she is the daughter of the chief architect of the Death Star, and if she can help them find where he is, maybe they can get their hands on the Death Star plans, right? Straight from him. So they go on like this whole uh like goose chase to that one planet, Jeddah, or actually I don't even know if I think the planet is Jeddah, unless that was the city. Regardless, um, militant activities take place, and uh, a baby with like no, or not a baby, like a young child with no survival instincts is standing there in the middle of a battle mid movie, and then our protagonists get captured, taken to Saw Gerrera. Saw Gerrera finds out Jin is the is you know who Jin is,
Okay.
but the Empire gets to Jeddah after hearing about the attacks and everything, knowing that there's loose ends there that they need to tie up in order to keep the Death Star plans secret and away from the rebels. So they literally just nuke Jeddah with the Death Star laser. They literally just nuke Jeddah. Not
Oh,
like
is that what
Alderaan
they were
level, but like
making?
uh enough to destroy the city and the surrounding area.
Wait, so that one. So when I asked, what they destroyed, or like if they destroyed the whole planet, that it was that.
Yeah, but on Jeddah, they basically destroyed like a good portion of the surface, not the whole planet. That's what they would do to Alder, because they didn't fire the Death Star laser at full power, so it didn't destroy the whole planet. If they had fired it at full power, it would have like done an
Vanished.
Alderaan before Alderaan. Uh,
It would have also just vanished
yeah.
completely.
Some rebel command give orders to this one dude, Pedro Pascal, to go and basically unalive our protagonist's father for some reason, which makes no sense because he has valuable information that could win you the war, and you're just gonna like snuff him out like that. Like there's no tactical thinking there. But anyways, they go to this random planet that I have no idea of. They crash land. A firefight erupts. A bunch of Imperials get executed by other Imperials. Very common thing in Star Wars. Then the rebels pull up with X-Wings and my beloved Y-Wings and bomb the place, killing Jin's father in the process. But he lives just long enough to utter the word Stardust to Jin, which is the code name for the plans to the Death Star. And I think he also told her something about where they're being held, which is at this like Bahama-looking planet called Scarif. So after an argument back at Yavin between all the Rebel High Command and everything, Jin, Pedro Pascal, some discount C-3PO who's actually much cooler, and my good friend here, who was cast in the movie as the blind dude who's like one with the Force, uh, all band together with a group of elite rebel pathfinders and shock troops and decide to go commit some war crimes on Scarif while they get the plans for the Death Star to get them back to the rebels. It's looking good until Imperials figure out that Jin, Pedro Pascal, and C-3PO but cooler are all in that like vault area with all the plans, and they know they're going after the Death Star plans, so they start sending like a ton of like stormtroopers in there to stop them. In the process, killing cool C-3PO not before he takes like 20 dudes with him. My goat. Just when this is happening, the rebel fleet just appears out of nowhere over Scarif and starts running the Imperial Fade up in space. And in the process, they allow like more than half of a X-Wing squadron to sneak through the gate before they close it off to provide some close air support for the ground troops on Scarif, which buys them more time. But like that's all happening. The rebels are like taking heavy losses in space, but at the same time they're inflicting heavy losses on the Imperials as well, taking out a couple Star Destroyers and the bridge, which allows the plans to get transferred up to a ship, to the capital ship in space for the rebels. But through the process of all that, most if not all of, well, no, I say no, all. I must like whatever. All of the rebel ground forces basically get wiped out in the process of trying to relay those plans up to the fleet.
Yeah.
Which results in Jin and Krennic having a standoff on this catwalk by a radar, which is transmitting the plans to the fleet as Jin and Krennic speak. And then Pedro Pascal pulls up out of nowhere, who was thought to be dead after he like bashed his spine on 2 metal pipes falling in that vault earlier. I glossed over that, but Krennic shot him, and dude literally like slammed his spine onto a metal pipe 20 feet down. He should not be walking or anything, but here he is, quick drawing Krennic from behind and putting one in his shoulder. So they get the plans to the fleet, and then Pedro Pascal and Jin go down to the beach as the Death Star decides to pull up to the party, and they basically nuke Jeddah again. It's literally the Hiroshima and Nagasaki of Star Wars. That happens, they all die there on the ground because the equivalent of a nuke just hit them, so they're not surviving that. The rebel fleet, or what remains of it, turns to flee to hyperspace and get back to Yavin so they can get the plans back to base. But in the process, Darth Vader decides to pull up out of nowhere, and with his aura farming godlike being,
That is
decides
true.
he's going to lead the boarding party onto the capital ship. He leads the boarding party, and it leads to one of the greatest scenes in cinematic history.
Well,
The raiding scene, or I guess the hallway scene, if you will, on, I forget what the capital ship is called. It's not the Tantive 4, but it's like connected to it,
mhm.
where Vader single-handedly puts down like at least a dozen rebels without even breaking a sweat. And the thing is, one of these rebels has the plans on the equivalent of a USB drive, and the door is jammed, so they can't get through to like the Tantive 4 to escape. They're trying to open the door. Vader's cutting down guys left and right. He's about to get to the last guy, and he decides to hand it off to another dude on the other side of the door, right as he gets stabbed. Which,
Oh,
if you ask me, is stupid because Vader could have easily just pulled, like used the force to pull the drive away from the dude's hand into himself, and then just kill the dude and leave. But no, we gotta do stuff for the sake of plot, so the handoff is successful. The dude runs into the Tantive 4 corridor while like 3 more of his associates get brutally cut down off camera because the door closes on us. The Tantive 4 detaches from the capital ship and escapes into hyperspace from the Imperial's grasp for now. And Vader is just there left looking at the empty hangar, aura farming again after killing like 20 dudes in the span of a minute. He's like giving orders and everything. His troops give him the plans, and he strolls up to like the, I guess, the bridge, if you will, of the ship
mhm.
to inform his commander that they got the plans. And the commander turns around. Turns out it is a CGI reincarnate of Carrie Fisher, aka Princess Leia of Alderaan, the
Oh,
leader of the rebellion.
yeah.
And then she hits us with like a cheesy hope quote or something. And then cut to credits. Peak cinema is over. 10 out of 10 movie. Would blow up Scarif again.
Very nice.
Yeah, I think
My God.
I think you probably have a better understanding of it than some of our other associates. But yeah,
Oh, her?
yeah, I could go into like some serious depth if I wanted to, but for the sake of sparing you that, I'm not. That's the summarized version.
Yeah, it was quite a lot. I mean,
Yeah, and then we watched like the entirety of episode 4, which I mean, don't get me wrong, I love it, but like even then, like in the trilogy, it's not even well, it's not even my favorite because my goats in Squadron, the Y-wing bombers, all get killed. They all got killed in the raid on the Death Star. Friggin' Gold Leader dead. Porkins dead.
oh my God.
Like you can't inflict this kind of pain on a man. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy that Silverfish
Very
ASMR.
and very long Star Wars explanation.
Yeah, just 2 dudes playing Minecraft and talking about Star Wars. What else could you want in life?
Well, he was explaining it. I'm just over here getting XP.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for any of you Minecraft legends, if you can, you know, tell what this is supposed to be, then good for you. Like, elite ball knowledge is required to understand what this structure is. Silverfish ASMR.